this, go up, enroll this on-demand lab course. Yeah. Yeah, you are successfully enrolled. Go down. So as I said, you see, you need a 1 credit to access this all lab. Just refresh your screen. I think it's not fully loaded. Just refresh again on the top. Refresh your browser. Are you refreshing, Chu?
Yeah, refresh already.
Yeah, okay. Now you go down. Okay, so you will see this. Okay, go down. Yeah, this is maximum. Okay, go up. Okay, you're supposed to have a full icon one. So we are just going to use the first one only. Go down slowly. Go down. Like you go down. Click the first one, Introduction to SQL for BigQuery and Cloud SQL. It won't take 1 hour. Anyway, Mr. Chu, I help him, so I want to use this one of his lab. So later, you close this discussion tab at the right side.
Close this. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Give control to your machine. I'm going to request a control. I go to your teams and accept your control.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gave already. Okay, that's good. Excellent. Thank you. I'm not going to use other than this screen. Okay, so you can see in this screen where every one of you can see introduction to SQL for BigQuery and Cloud SQL. So you need to have a familiar with the SQL platform. If you don't have a knowledge or skill, if you are still not started our HBase, you can do the task one. You can see the task one, basics of SQL, which is nowhere a lab. You just explore your SQL skill. Okay. So yeah, help me to go down slowly. Yeah, so where you will see they explain here what is create database, create table, insert, then go down. You need to have some fundamentals of SQL knowledge where you can learn from the internet, so which you can see how this is work. So that goes towards the task one. I'll leave it to you guys to do. I'm not going to disturb that one. I'm not going to do anything now. Okay, go down. So all about the task one, how to do this task one. Okay, now this is all the basics of SQL. You can still learn how to create a database, how to create a table. Already you guys are doing, I know all of you are expert already. Go down. Then they have a simple table, how to create this table. And this is one not in the lab, it's just fundamental they give with the theory. Go down, please. Select star from there because you'll be using this query later. You don't know what is select. What is table name? You select from, you will be struggling. So they're explaining some fundamental. Okay, go down. So you can see here the table and sample. Okay, go down. Okay, go down. Please go to the task 2 directly. Okay, so now we are going to explore a BigQuery. As I just teach this BigQuery, how many levels are there in a BigQuery? We have 4 levels. So I think if I ask question, I don't know whether you will answer or not. So we have 4 levels. Thank you. There is someone answer fast. Thank you, Umar. So go down, please. You can read this instruction. So how to start the BigQuery? You go to navigate menu, click BigQuery, you will get a welcome. So I'm going to start the lab. I hope you get another lab one more time. If not, you use your another email ID to do something to get access. We all thank you. Every one of you, please say thank you to Mr. Chu. So we got a lab that we can access. So where you'll open the console. And then we use another account. Then we go here and then we copy this email ID. We come here, we paste it in this place. Yeah, that's the new ID, 04, never. We copy this one, password. We come here. So every time you want to access the lab, you will be following this approach. So we use the new email ID. We go towards accessing specifically the BigQuery. So now we are in a BigQuery environment where not BigQuery environment. Now we are in a cloud environment. So you can click this one to access the cloud. I don't think so they will give access because they would have disabled this. Now you go here, you can find it here itself directly, BigQuery. Select this BigQuery. Yeah, we are in a BigQuery platform. So now we are doing this lab. So we want to see what is the file name or things they give. So we can use that also. We done already this activity. This activity is done. So we click, we navigate, and we move towards the. So now we are going to upload a data. So how we are going to upload a data? So we going to create a new project. Remember, this is a level 1. So where we are going to create a new project, which is go and click on add, start a project by name, then give the file name, then you start. I'm going to do this activity together because I know. So add, then you go here, start a project by name, then you give a project name. If you don't give their name, when they check their lab, you won't be getting the marks. You can give my name, my own name. So we are giving the project, but they will check for this name inside the project when you click the progress. So now we created this. So our project is ready, but nothing is inside. So you can see there have so many data set that is here. This is all the data set they are giving. You can explore this data set after you complete your project. So now we done this activity. Now let's go to the next activity. What is the next activity? We created a project, that is this project name. This is our project name. Remember, this is our project name. Okay, this is our project name. Okay, why this is coming here? So this is our project name. I want to copy and then see whether it's working. Okay, it's not working. Okay, something happened. Okay. So this is our project name. Now they want a data set, the second one data set, which is a London bicycle. Okay, copy this London bicycle and then go here and then you search in this where you will get a London bicycle. You get a London bicycle, start this, click this, where you will be able to see two tables. So as I said, we have created a project. Our project name is, what's our project name? Let's quickly enter. Spam my teams. Let's see how many of you are listening. What's my project name? Come on, guys, fast. Thank you very much. Okay, what's my data set name? Okay, those who send the message, that means you are listening. Those who did not send any message, you are doing something else. Okay, so London bicycle is the table. London bicycle is the data set that we are using. I'm going to select the data set, which is a cycle underscore higher. So I select this data set. Okay, we are good to go now. So remember, I saw this schema in our screen when in our project when you see. So you can see all our schema, rental ID, duration in microsecond, I think microsecond, bike ID, bike model, end date, station ID, where the station name, start date, end date. So these are the columns they have, and this is their types, this is their mode, and they have some information. Let's see some more where we can see the details, where these data sets have uploaded in May 2023. And then this is our project name. And then we have a data set name. And then we are using the London bicycle as a data set. Then we have cycle higher. So the size of the data set is 9.57, around 9 GB as a logical. And then how many rows they have? This is a millions or 100? Is it a million or 100? Come on, guys, fast, please. Thank you. It's a million. So thank you. It's a 83 million rows they have. So now we are going to query the 83 million. So some preview how the data looks like. So this is how the data looks like if you want to get some idea. And then you can go through and check 83 millions of data. I think maximum you can have is 200. So rest of it you go and check lah. So then they have some linkage. Now you see how only one linkage because there is no primary ID or connected to it. Later when I do some example with the Power BI next week where I will show you this for your use case. So we are ready to go with the data set. I explain it. So next see what they are giving. Yeah, so we are done this. We preview this, get to know about the data, and then we can run this select star from where in BigQuery commands. These are the options they have. So they want to look for us to select the end station. If you look for the bottom right corner console, you will notice that where they will have end station name. So we want to get all the end station name that is available. So how to do that? They have a query here. Please listen. Select is a SQL query. We want a end station, end underscore station underscore name. It's a column. From, listen here, project name is BigQuery public. And then the data set name is London bicycle. Then the table name is bicycle underscore hire. So you have a full stop here. So I want, what is the answer for this? It will give you the end station that is there in the BigQuery project. London bicycle, and the table is a cycle hire. So I'm copying this directly, and then I will be able to run that in our. So how to run that? You go and select the query. Go and select the query, new query. Every time also you can select this query. I don't know, there was some query before that executed. I just delete this. I don't want at the moment to confuse my student. So you can see the query is here, then you click run. So when the moment I click run, you see within a few seconds, you should be able to get the results. It's loading. It's loading. So you can see the results will appear here. Because it's processing how many millions of data? 83 millions of data, and it's give us the results of all the end stations. So you can see the job information from here, where you should be able to see how many seconds it took. It took 11 seconds. It's able to get the bytes process is 2.27 GB. This is the one you should analyze if you are doing the group assignment. How much seconds it takes each query. So what is the result? Then you make a comparison table, then graph, then result. This is the actual results. This is the chart. This is the chart. Then this is the JSON. This is the JSON. This is the execution detail, how much computation power it took, how many repetitions. So quite a number of info you will see. And also execution graph. If you remember in Apache Spark, we see this execution graph. So 83 million record was pulled and it was processed in 10 seconds and able to get the results in 0.73 microseconds. I think it's a microsecond, I don't know. So yeah, then you can save these results in separately in local file where you will be able to download that into your local file. It may take some time where you will get the Excel file. No, I don't want local file. You can save it in a Google Drive or you can save it in a BigQuery table itself. And also you can export this data to the Explore with the sheets. That's what we call it, connected sheets. So the data is downloaded here in the local machine. Can you please open this? Sorry, I click this.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So you can see all of our data are here. Just scroll through. So our data are here where you can play around to get the results. Okay, minimize this, please. We are going, if we go towards that, we will be wasting more time. And also, I just want to share one slide. Every one of you go to the Teams chat. I explained this already. I explained this already. Then since I explained this also, you can interrelate it, whatever that I explained. So now let's see. Go to the, yeah, you can run another query. Let's say you can run another query. So here select star from BigQuery public data, where duration is greater than equal to 1000 to 1200. So you can copy this query. You can run here itself, or you can open another query and execute it here where you run. Let's see how fast this one comes. So it took 1 minute slot time, so still it's running. So because you need to check the mathematical conditions here, the previous one don't have any mathematical conditions. Okay, so it's processing. So where you got the results that whichever have more than 1200. So we can use these queries directly. I just go to the previous one. We can export this data where you can go towards the Google Sheet, and also we can go towards the Looker Studio, visualize results and create a live dashboard from your data directly as you process. Now we are going to another tool which is provided by Google, which is directly running a Google Cloud platform, which is a Looker Studio, which is embedded with this, so we can able to run. So as you guys mentioned just now, you know Google, not Google, Power BI, same like Power BI, where you have your data that you can be able to drill down and get the results. So which give the maximum count of it out of 83 million records. Okay, then we can play around with the order. We can see who is the lowest, highest, and then you can able to find Liverpool Street is the one of the station. Everyone goes 3000, maybe, I don't know, some because we will click from the back. Just now I click, so you can play around to find the highest, where you have this drag and drop, add the field, parameters, and change the graph. This is all Power BI data visualization, which we will discuss in next class, which I don't want to go, but I just want to show you where I have options to bring up this. And also you can change your graph and add a new graph where you get a chart, new chart. All the visualization that we will see next week, we will be able to do that. So this is for the one. The same way you can do for the next queries that we executed also. So where you can go here, export your data on any of this format. Even you can store it in a Google Sheet. But if you store it in this Google Sheet, it will be in this specific email ID, which will be expired in 1 hour. So you have to play around. And also this explore data, so you can do with the Python notebook also, where you bring it directly to your Colab and apply all your machine learning skills. Voila, that's what I say, that you have a lots of options to do and explore. You don't need to install anything, no need to scratch your head, bang your head for Cloudera. Okay, but you need to pay for this. Cloudera is a free one. This one you have to pay, and so you can see the other queries. So where you can do it, but we have 1 hour for our friend to complete this project. So I'm not. You can click the link. I'm not asking you to complete everything. Just go on.